Council President George Leventhal is just back from a trip to El Salvador, where he led a county delegation to the Central American country. Lorna Virgili has more about the importance of this trip.
Council President George Leventhal describes the four-day trip as very successful. He led an official county delegation to El Salvador. The idea was to follow up on the existing sister city agreement.
Migration is an issue. Migration is an issue for the countries that people leave, and it's an issue for communities that receive the migrants. But the way to address migration is not to build ever higher walls between ourselves and our allies and trading partners in Latin America. We should do what we can as a nation and as a community to help stabilize conditions, to make it safe and healthy as best in whatever little way we can. And so this entirely voluntary, paid for out of the generosity of individual residents, there's no taxpayer dollars going into this effort. I feel that this trip we made a contribution, we made a difference.
In 2011, Executive Ike Leggett signed the Sister City Agreement with the Department of Morazan. This is the poorest Salvadoran state. During the recent trip, the delegation met with Vice President Oscar Ortiz.
Vice President Ortiz indicated to our delegation that the relationship with the expatriates remains very important to El Salvador, and that they hope that those who have left the country will continue to do what they can to send substantive resources back to strengthen the economy, build employment where they can. The issue of just cash remittances is actually a problem for the Salvadoran economy, and what they need is talent and capability, investment and jobs.
There is no targeted return from the Sister Cities delegation to El Salvador, but Leventhal says that in the meantime, he will continue to establish the relationship with local hospitals so the pipeline of donated medical supplies continues to flow. In Rockville, for County Report This Week, I'm Lorna Virgili.